I kind of had that was an idea of how it could play out. Jake versus Tyron going 8-round decision. And in my eyes, watching it non-biased, I thought Jake won more rounds.
Yeah, I agree.
I thought it was pretty obvious that I wasn't when it came to a decision. I was kind of confused how one of the judges had Tyron winning. I thought Jake completely won the fight.
The judge had Tyron winning the last 5 rounds.
Wow, yeah, that's crazy.
I think you're right to say that Jake won the rounds, boxing style.
Yeah, 100%, he won the rounds. It was, dude, that fight was so good for Jake. It probably. It was better than him going out there and knocking Woodley out. Maybe not. But it was a good fight for Jake's career. Dude, he beat Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley's not a boxer, but he knows how to throw hands. He's an athlete amongst athletes.
Yeah. Did you think that when I think it was in the 4th round when Tyron caught Jake, do you think that would have been a standing 8 count, like a knockdown?
No.
Do you think that would have swayed anything?
I don't know. I mean, he landed on the ropes. I didn't think it was like, oh, it should have been. Didn't look like that in my perspective. But I saw Jake fading a little bit, which, dude, it's a 27-minute boxing fight. You're going to get tired 100%. But,
well, people were upset that in real boxing terms, because Jake caught himself with the rope and like hooked under the rope, that it should have been counted as a knockdown, and the ref missed it. So I just knew boxing fans.
Yeah, I guess I don't
about that,
yeah,
but I didn't know.
I mean, I guess I didn't really know that either. But dude, it was a good fight. It was a good fight. It was a good boxing match. Jake sold out an arena.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many pay-per-views. Let's say 1 million, maybe, which is insane. That's like 1 million. Anytime you can hit 1 million pay-per-views is nuts. That's a lot. And it was his 4th pro boxing fight, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
That's insane, dude.
I was
insane.
Curious about the crowd. Were they for Jake?
I heard at one point they started. Jake Paul. I heard a lot of.
I heard that.
I mean, after he won, it was the fans change up like that, dude.
I mean, especially in combat sports.
Dude, literally in the same day, same event, they're booing him, loving him, booing him. There was more fights outside the ring than there were in the ring.
I heard there was a couple of good ones.
There was like 7 fights.
Really? Anything close to you?
No. Yeah, dude. It was Cleveland is pretty dope. Never anything ever.
Do you want to see the Woodley rematch?
Not really.
No,
I don't. It's not gonna happen.
There's too many options for
too
Jake
many
to just go against
Jake for any of the Diaz. I don't know. Dude, he has so many options.
I feel like Jake got caught in the moment when Tyron was like, "If I get this tattoo, you want to run it back?" I
think Jake was thinking, get that tattoo and I'm not going to run it back.
Yeah.
There's no contract. He can get the tattoo.
But they already had a contract that whoever won the other person had to get the tattoo.
No. That wasn't in the contract.
I think, well, they shook on it.
Shook on it. That's
live
not
TV.
He ain't getting that tat.
But I'm like, dude, I think there's so many other opportunities for Jake to see him box Woodley again. It was just not something that was that exciting to me.
Yeah, I don't think that'll happen. I think Jake's probably realistically going to take some time off. I said going into that fight, I think it's gonna be a tougher fight for both of them than I think, and it was. I bet Jake was surprised. I bet Woodley was surprised.
Jake said he had really wobbly legs going into it. Have you ever had that?
He did.
He said he could not feel his legs, like they were just super wobbly, and he didn't really know what was going on.
It's called fatigue, dude. It's the moment you don't get that in sparring. Like, he's been boxing for 3 years. He's had 4 professional fights. That fight was so good for him to feel that and experience that and get the W still and feel that fatigue.
Like, have you had that before? Where just like your legs are like jello almost?
Yeah, 100%, dude. But I feel like I'm at a point now in my career where I've had so many fights and I have so much experience and I know what to expect and I know how to throughout training camps and I mean, I still have a lot to learn too and a bunch to experience in the cage that I'm going to continue to grow too. But I've felt that for sure. Yeah.
Do you think you're at a point where you're not going to feel it, or let's say in the future, a crazy big pay-per-view event, you're headlining it, do you think you're still going to potentially get that? Or is
we'll see. I'd like to say no. I think I can. I think I've been there enough and done enough, and I mean, my last 2 fights have been basically full fights, ended in 30 seconds left with a minute left. But they haven't been grappling fights. They've been striking fights. I don't know. We'll see. I'm so excited to get back into routine.